Hello and welcome. My name is Donald Tucker. In an effort to continue to provide for our students and connect families across the country, this year we are taking our efforts to a whole new level. Our commitment to the district's children is unwavering. We believe that athletics plays a vital role in the personal growth, character development, and overall well-being. That's why we need your help today. By partnering with us, you become an integral part of our journey to empower and uplift these young athletes. Visit our website, www.springdaleathleticfoundation.org, where you can find out more information about our organization, our impact, and how you can help support. So I invite you to stand with us, partner with the Springdale Athletic Foundation, and be a part of something truly special. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of our district kids and ensure that Springdale sports continues to set the standards in athletics across the state.
Shot on the way, and good!
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Accidents are never planned, but no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas, with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Jared Park. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Hi, my name is Brett Hobbs. I'm the head football coach at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Farms. Hometown fresh.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good. But Car-Mart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car? A 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car-Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
I'm Jason Jones, principal at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I am Paul Gree, principal at Harbor High School. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale School Athletics, I want to say thank you.
In Springdale, school feels like home because here, safe neighborhood schools mean we don't just teach class, we teach your child. Come home to Springdale schools.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Hello and welcome. My name is Donald Tucker. In an effort to continue to provide for our students and connect families across the country, this year we are taking our efforts to a whole new level. Our commitment to the district's children is unwavering. We believe that athletics plays a vital role in the personal growth, character development, and overall well-being. That's why we need your help today. By partnering with us, you become an integral part of our journey to empower and uplift these young athletes. Visit our website, www.springdaleathleticfoundation.org, where you can find out more information about our organization, our impact, and how you can help support. So I invite you to stand with us, partner with the Springdale Athletic Foundation, and be a part of something truly special. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of our district kids and ensure that Springdale sports continues to set the standards in athletics across the state.
Shot on the way, and good!
Hello and welcome to Bulldog Arena on Springdale Athletic Foundation TV. Stephen Blackiston with you as the Bulldogs are back in action for one of 3 games this week. Tonight's opponent, the Northside Grizzlies out of Fort Smith, making the journey up from I-49 to Bulldog Arena this evening. We'll have 2 games for you. First, the girls Bulldogs going to take on the girl Grizzly basketball team. Then the nightcap will have the boys of Springdale take on the Northside boys. Last time out for the Springdale Bulldogs, if you didn't have a chance to catch it, they took on the crosstown rival Harbor Wildcats in that one and fell to the Harbor Wildcats 71-37 back on January 30th. But for the Bulldogs, it's a new month and a new opportunity to get back to winning ways. They come into tonight 5th in the 6A West, 13-8, 4-4 in league play, just about a minute or so from getting the tip. And in that game against Harbor, Charlene Hudson had 19 points, team high in that one. Should be an exciting night for her. We'll keep an eye on Hudson as she goes about her business tonight. On the other side of the coin, as we near in on tip, I want to mention the Northside Lady Grizzlies. They also, funnily enough, lost to the Harbor Wildcats, but at home on the 31st of January, 66-61. Of course, with all the weather in northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, and a lot of games getting rescheduled and made up last week. But the temperatures are high. The world's back to thawing, and we're back to basketball here in the Dale as Springdale will be taking on Northside this evening. Like I mentioned, the Lady Grizzlies sit second in the 6A West. They're 19-3, 7-1 on the year. That one loss, like I mentioned, came on the 31st to the Harbor Wildcats. We'll pause here as we're just about ready for game action and turn it over to the PA here at Bulldog Arena. As we get the starting lineups here for Northside, wanted to quickly mention these two teams have already played each other. Beauty of high school basketball in Arkansas, everybody gets a home and away game. The Northside Lady Bears knocked off Springdale back at the start of January 3rd, down in Fort Smith, 57-31 in that contest. Like I mentioned, the Bulldogs looking to get back to winning ways. As Northside finishes out their starting five. Get those to you here momentarily. As we turn the lights back on here at Bulldog Arena, want to mention Northside. They're going to be in their traditional black jerseys with red numerals. And Lady Bulldog basketball team going to be in their traditional white with dark red. Get you the starting lineups here again momentarily, as we are just about ready to get underway here in the Dale. And Northside will control the opening tip. Again, this is a team that's 19-3, and right out of the gates, the Lady Bears get to scoring. That's Raisha Hall for Northside. The rest of their starting five: number 23, Ariana Acevedo; number 21, Isabella Kendrick; number 14, Paisley Hogan; number 10, Morgan Singer; and number 3, Cameron Schmidt. As the Lady Bulldogs commit an early traveling violation, their starting five this evening pretty much unchanged. Number 2, Destiny Januna; number 3, Alea Serrano; number 12, Charlene Hudson; number 13, Kaya McCoy, as Northside will have to re-inbound the basketball; and number 54, Tori Miller, as we'll have our first substitution of the evening. Springdale going to bring Jackie Orojo Batras into the game. And out will go Destiny Januna. Back underway here in the early going, 2-0 in favor of the visiting Lady Bears. Nearing in on 1 minute of play. That's Hogan with the basketball. Hall will get a touch of it, has the lone basket to start the game. Cameron Schmidt takes the deep three. That's off the mark. Tough rebound from Miller. Miller going to bring it down. Bulldogs are going to go quickly. Poked away and out of play. Be Springdale basketball under their basket. That was Paisley Hogan for Northside that deflected it out of play. 6:53 to go first quarter. Bulldogs will get it back in. This is Hudson, free throw line jumper. That's off the iron and no good. Northside will come out of there quickly with it, pushed ahead. Hall down to Schmidt. And Northside extends their advantage, 4-0 with 6:30 to go in the first quarter. Bulldogs still looking for that first basket of the night. Corner three, little strong that time for Serrano, and we'll have a traveling violation called on Northside. Not too often you see a player get called for a traveling violation, as she has a dribble, but officials spotted it, and with 6:21, the Bulldogs will have an opportunity to get on the board once again. Quickly into McCoy. Ooh, and a whistle and a foul. Going to have our first foul of the contest. Wanted to mention Kaya McCoy, 19 points last time out on Friday night against the Harbor Wildcats. On the other side of Springdale, this is Hudson. Nice drive to the basket that time for the Bulldogs, and the first points of the day for Springdale. Be Kaya McCoy, 4-2 as we near 5.5 minutes to go first quarter. Deflected away. Bulldogs looking to tie this thing up in transition. Scoop shot, a little bit out of control, but the Bulldogs maintain possession. That three off the mark. And the second chance for Springdale will come up empty. Northside quickly the other direction. Both these teams looking to get some rhythm in this game. Both teams have missed several of their last shots. Deep two, that's front iron, no good. Springdale have another opportunity. Serrano going to take a three of her own. That won't fall, as a lid on the basket early for both of these teams. Northside trying to set an offensive set. Deep three, that's buried that time for Paisley Hogan, as she has 5 of the 7 points in the early going for the Lady Bears. They lead the way, 7-5, under 5 to go here in quarter one. Miller at the free throw line looking to distribute. Mid-range jumper, front iron short. But a second chance again for the Bulldogs, partially blocked. Third time maybe lucky for Springdale. And the Lady Bulldogs want to take a timeout. Why don't we take one with them with 4:32 to go in the first quarter. Northside leads the Lady Bulldogs 7-2. More basketball when we return.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Well, welcome back to Bulldog Arena. As you see, the Lady Bulldogs break their huddle. Fell to Harbor last time on the hardwood, 71-37. Looking to get back to winning ways. They maintain 5th place in the 6A West. It's going to be their basketball with 30 seconds on the shot clock. 4:32 to go in the first quarter. Important to note, top 6 will go to the state tournament out of the 6A. So Springdale in a great position to get to go to the postseason after coming off of a conference championship last year. That pass deflected, and we'll have a scrum down on the floor. Arrow going to favor Springdale with 4:16 to go in this first quarter. We get back underway. 13 on the shot for the Lady Bulldogs, trying to make something happen. They trail by 5. Miller. And shot clock violation. Bulldogs took a little too long that time, and going to be a turnover back to the Lady Bears of Northside. will be Kendrick to inbound to Morgan Sanger. Sanger will pick up the harm from Kaya McCoy. Kaya has the lone basket of the evening so far. Again, this week, Bulldogs going to play 3 games tonight, Wednesday, and Friday. Should be an exciting contest in all 3 as we get back set to game action. A couple of changes to get to for Springdale. Number 22, Avalon Meeks, is checked into the game, as well as number 45, Malaya Bangs. Down to the low block, Northside going to work. That shot off the mark that time for Schmidt. And Springdale looking to run the other way, trying to end this scoring drought for 3. And that one just a little too strong. Been a lid on the basket for the Lady Bulldogs in this first quarter. Had some good looks at it, just haven't had them to fall down. Northside going back to work. That's Hall at the basket. Her shot way off the mark. And an offensive foul on Cameron Schmidt. They'll normally call that one on you when you lower the shoulder, and they do. That's the first foul of the game on Cameron Schmidt. As we near in 3 minutes to go first quarter. Bulldogs looking for a basket. And back-to-back offensive fouls. Looks like they get the foul on Bangs. And Springdale wants to talk it over again. Well, with 2:56 to go, we'll stay here on Springdale Athletic Foundation TV. Want to mention quickly, like I said, 3 games this week for the Lady Bulldogs and Men's Bulldogs basketball teams. They'll play at Southside on the 4th, and then end of the week with the Mounties of Rogers right here at Bulldog Arena. Only 7 or so games left in the regular season before we head to state tournament play. You can catch those games on Springdale Athletic Foundation TV for the ladies and men's basketball teams here at SHS. Back underway, going to be Northside's basketball working in the front court. They lead by 5 on the drive. Whistle foul. Hogan was the one who got fouled. She has 5 in the early going. As Bangs picks up her second foul of the early going, and the foul's back in favor of Springdale. They have 3-2. As that first free throw from Hogan good. She has 6 points in this first quarter. Second free throw no good, so 1-2 at the line. As across the timeline is McCoy. She has the lone 2 points today as Springdale trails by 8 on the drive at the basket. A little too strong that time from Kaya, but good look nonetheless. The Bulldogs have had good opportunities at the rim, just haven't had them able to fall in. Deep 3 on the way for Northside. That one well off the mark. Long rebound for Hudson. Hudson looking to go quickly. Deep 3 for Springdale on the other end. Also a front iron miss. When Springdale shot the 3, it has been a front iron miss more times than not. A turnover, an opportunity for the Lady Bulldogs to make something happen. They have not scored since the early going of quarter number 1, and they come up empty-handed that time as well. About 90 seconds to go, first quarter. We have a whistle and foul. Cameron Schmidt going to pick up her second harm as well. So both teams have committed 3 fouls in the first 8 minutes or so. And Charlene Hudson content to just walk it up the floor this time. Deep 3, Lady Bulldogs bottom of the net that time for Hudson, and she opens her scoring account with a minute to go in the first period. Shot the other end. Second chance effort from Hall. Give her 4 for the quarter. And a quick foul with 54.2 seconds to go. First quarter. Lady Bulldogs cross the timeline with 45 seconds to go first quarter. They trail by 5. There's as many as 8 on the drive. Scoop shot, partially deflected, but put back opportunity. Good by Tori Miller. And Miller will have her first basket of the night. The offense starting to wake up a little bit for the Lady Bulldogs. Trailed by as many as 8 in this quarter. Got it down to 3 with 25 seconds. Deep 3 on the other end. That's no good. Second chance opportunity. And looks like Jalea Freeman, who's checked into the game, fouled hard that time. As Meeks picks up the foul. Back underway, 20 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Mid-range jumper too strong, and yeah, they're going to get Tori Miller with the foul that time. She came in a little too aggressive, and with that being the 5th foul, should be free throws for the Lady Bears. Indeed it is. So they're going to send Rashia Hall to shoot a couple. Has 4 points in this first quarter. One of the 2 scorers for the Lady Bears as her first free throw attempt through the rim. Paisley Hogan has the other 6 for Northside. Big opportunity for Springdale. They're going to have the last shot. Second free throw, no good. Good rebound for the Lady Bulldogs. Going to have to do something quickly with it. Get it across the timeline with 8 seconds. In trouble, deep 3. Front iron, no good. Second chance opportunity, potentially. Nope, the horn will sound, and after 1 quarter of play, the Northside Lady Bears lead your Springdale Lady Bulldogs 11-7. We'll pause here on Springdale Athletic Foundation TV. Bring you quarter 2 in a moment. Welcome back to Bulldog Arena. Lady Bulldogs trail by 4 as we get ready for the second quarter of play. Trail by as many as 8 in quarter 1. Quickly get you the scoring recap. Charlene Hudson leads all Springdale scorers with the lone 3-point make of the evening. Kaya McCoy and Tori Miller both have 2 points apiece. On the other side of the coin, Paisley Hogan has 6 points to her credit, and Rashia Hall has 5 points. That deflected, just out of play and going to remain with the Lady Bears. Was going to mention in terms of free throws, Lady Bears took 4 in the first quarter, 50%, 2 of 4 at the charity stripe. Back underway, 25 on the shot clock for the visiting Northside Lady Bears. Again, 7-1 in the 6A West. That one dispossessed and into the Springdale bench. And after a conference with the officials, looks like it's going to stay with the Lady Bears. And Grizzlies' lone conference loss on Saturday, they hosted the Lady Wildcats of Harbor. That one, a 66-61 defeat. Another deflection, going to stay with the Lady Bears, working in front of Springdale's bench. Quickly into the corner. In a crowd, that shot off the mark for Cameron Schmidt. Long rebound, and doesn't look like Northside kept it in play. They don't. Jalea Freeman turns it over. And the Lady Bulldogs will have an opportunity to bring this within a possession on this trip. Nice drive, Hudson, but has it poked away and going to go back to Northside with 7:19 to go before halftime. And this one of two games this evening. Once we wrap things up here with the Lady Bears and the Lady Bulldogs, we'll have the Grizzlies and men's Bulldog basketball teams. That one should be an exciting contest as well for you here on Springdale Athletic Foundation TV, as the mid-range jumper good that time for Hall. She extends her scoring. Has 7 points to lead all scorers. So has more than half of the points so far for Northside and is on pace to score what Springdale has in the early going. Lady Bulldogs looking to change it this time down the floor. McCoy had the first basket of the night for Springdale. Serrano trying to go off the drive, can't get anything going there. Hudson down to the elbow, but going to bring it back out on the three-point line. Thought about the three, trying to go off the dribble as well. Can't get anything to happen. McCoy rejected in the paint that time. That was Paisley Hogan, got a paw to it. And Northside going to go out the other direction. Free throw line, driving. Scoop shot won't fall for Cameron Schmidt. But Northside going to have a fresh 35 to work with in their own front court. This was Shia Hall. Hand off to Morgan Sanger, who's yet to score. Oh, big collision there from Mariah Jackson. But Northside remains with possession. Good ball movement, good long possession, but good defense from Springdale so far. Wing three, and that's an air ball and out of play. Shot clock violation. A good job by the Lady Bulldogs that time, able to weather two possessions on their defensive end of the floor. As this remains just a 6-point game with 5:34 to go before the break. Lady Bulldogs trying to get above 500 in the conference. Come in at a perfect 4-4. Hudson free throw line jumper misses left, and Northside going to run out of there quickly the other direction. Schmidt steps into a three. That's off the mark. Both teams struggling to shoot the three ball in the early going. They're going to stay with Springdale. Only 2 3-pointers have been made between the two teams. Charlene Hudson has one. Paisley Hogan has the other for Northside. As both teams yet to get the three ball going on this Monday night. Looks like Adeline Schmidt getting ready to check in for Northside at the next whistle. Three in front of the Northside bench. Bottom that time for Kaya McCoy. Give her 5 on the night. It's her first basket of the second quarter and the first basket for Springdale in the second quarter. Down to 3 points the difference. That shot off the mark from Hall. Defensive rebound Springdale. And the Lady Bulldogs have an opportunity to tie or bring it within 1 this trip down the floor. Errant pass, able to get back to it is Januna. And scrum and out of play, going to stay with Springdale. Aaliyah Serrano going to check back in for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll be the inbounder in front of the Northside bench. 19 seconds on the shot clock, 4:13 to go in the quarter. Bulldogs trail by 3. This is Hudson. 10-footer deflected out of play, and last touch to Lady Bears. So Springdale still going to maintain possession with 12 seconds on the shot clock now. Charlene Hudson, the action player under the basket, lofts it in. Good job that time from Arojo Batres to keep it in play. Another deep three, Springdale trying to tie the game there. That shot off the mark. Going to have a whistle and foul call on Aaliyah Serrano. That's the first foul of the quarter. That's Serrano's first personal foul with just under halfway in the first half tonight. 13-10. Game has certainly been played at the pace of Springdale. They're trying to maintain touching distance in Northside, playing some great defense on this end. Lady Bulldog just trying to get some shots to fall. Scoop shot, that's off the mark. Another opportunity for Springdale to tie or bring it within 1. They've had a few of these down this end. Let's see if number 12 can get points. 12. No, it's going to be 13, and 13 for 3. Kaya McCoy, let's tie it up at 13 apiece to match her jersey number. She's got 2 threes in the second quarter. And the Lady Bulldogs are coming to play tonight, but a 3 on the other end. The big answer there from 23 or 21, Isabella Kendrick with her first points of the night. Nice give and go. And Serrano just can't get it to follow through that time. 16-13, 2:40 to go in this second quarter. Driving at the basket and up and in for Cameron Schmidt. She has her first points of the night as well. So both offenses starting to spread the wealth a little bit. Another 3. Hot spot. Might be on alert. Kaya McCoy, she's got 3 threes in quarter 2. 9 of 16 points for Springdale have been scored in this second quarter by McCoy. She has actually 11 of the 16 for the game. So 2:04, traveling violation, going to be an opportunity. Springdale to tie or take their first lead of the evening on this trip. I'd say if you're Northside, you might want to take an extra step out on McCoy. She's knocked down 3 straight threes, keeping Springdale in this one. McCoy's got the basketball here, driving to the rim, looking for a foul. Not going to get one, but the Lady Bulldogs will maintain possession. Serrano. To Hudson. A little razzle-dazzle from Hudson. Navigates the traffic, and nice finish that time from Charlene Hudson, who has 5 on the night. Tied again at 18. Quickly out the other end. That shot off the mark. Gonna have a whistle foul, and we'll say this one's on Springdale just based on the fact that Northside had a player on the floor. That's Kaya McCoy's second personal, so the leading scorer for the Lady Bulldogs will have to head to the bench with 2 fouls. Only the second foul of the quarter with 90 seconds or so to go before halftime. Tie game. Pass deflected. Good defense that time, Springdale. Here come the Lady Bulldogs in transition, looking for their first lead of the night. Step back. Won't fall that time for Hudson. Quickly ahead. Cameron Schmidt has to push it back out. She'll get it back under the basket, navigate some traffic, and she has her second field goal of the evening. Give her 4 in the quarter. Under a minute to go before the halftime break, 20-18. Driving, Serrano. Won't get the shot, but will get 2 free throws. That's the first foul of the second quarter. And yeah, like I mentioned, the first foul of the second quarter for Northside. It's the second foul of the game for Sanger as the first free throw for Serrano off the mark. We wait Aaliyah's second opportunity. She had 11 points last time out against crosstown rival Harbor, and she goes 0 for 2 at the charity stripe. So Springdale yet to make a free throw. Those are actually the first 2 attempts of the night for the Lady Bulldogs. Elbow jumper near side. That one won't fall. Another second chance opportunity, and a clean block that time from Charlene Hudson. Great job to rotate down there and put it away on Kendrick. With 32 seconds to go in the half, about a second difference between the shot and the game. It'll be Springdale basketball to start the third quarter as they'll have the arrow. Long inbound, corner 3. That's front iron and short. Scramble for the ball, going to stay with Northside. Shot clock off, 25 seconds to go in the second quarter, and up and in for Cameron Schmidt. She has 6 points in the second quarter, and the Northside Lady Bears back out to a 4-point advantage. This was the difference at the end of the first quarter, and going to have a whistle and foul at midcourt. Sanger going to pick up her 3rd foul. One of the 5 starters for the Lady Bears. She'll have to come out of the game with 9 seconds left in the quarter. Rashia Hall going to check in her place. Handoff pass. Tight defense from the Lady Bears. Oh, nice find from Hudson down low to Januna. But the Lady Bulldogs can't get the finish. So at the halftime horn, 22-18, the Northside Lady Bears lead the Lady Bulldogs. We'll pause here on Springdale Athletic Foundation TV. Bring you quarter 3 when we return.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Jared Park. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Hi, my name is Brett Hobbs. I'm the head football coach at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, lock lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good, but Car-Mart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car-Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
I'm Jason Jones, principal at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I am Paul Gree, principal at Harbor High School. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale School Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Welcome back, as we have just about 90 seconds or so before we get the second half underway. As you see both of Northside's basketball teams warming up, and you hear the pep band warming up themselves over in the dog pound. But at the break, it is the Northside Lady Bears leading your Springdale Lady Bulldogs 22-18. Get you some scoring from the action so far tonight. Really only a handful of scores for the Lady Bears. Cameron Schmidt has 6 points, scored all 6 in quarter number 2. Paisley Hogan got off to a hot start. She was the game's leading scorer for a while, had 6 points in the first quarter, but yet to score since. Isabella Kendrick has a three-pointer, one of 2 makes for the Lady Bears in the first half, and Rashia Hall has 7 points to lead all Lady Bears scores. On the other side of the coin for your Lady Bulldogs, who trail by 4 at the break. They trail by 4 after 1. Leading scores for the night, Kaya McCoy, who knocked down 3 3-pointers in this second quarter, has 11, the only player in double figures for the evening so far. Charlene Hudson has 5 points. And the other scorer, Tori Miller, with 2 points in the first quarter. Just about ready to get back underway. Again, Lady Bulldogs sit at 5th in the 6A West. 4-4 in the conference, trying to get back above 500, taking on the 7-1 second place Lady Bears of Northside. These two teams have already played once this year, played back on January 3rd down in Fort Smith. Northside in that one won 57-31. They're going to play defense first as Springdale will break their huddle, going to be their basketball. Pretty much the starters on the floor for Springdale as we get back underway. Charlene Hudson going to get us underway. Quickly ahead to Serrano. Her shot rejected. We're going to stay with Springdale. Looking to bring this within a possession. Deep 3 on the way. McCoy. Bottom of the net that time for Kaya. And she has another one to start the scoring in the second half. A 1-point game, 22-21. Another corner 3 for Northside. That one misses badly and going to be an over-the-back foul on Paisley Hogan. So the early going of quarter 3 in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. As we have a timeout on the floor, we'll stay here on Springdale Athletic Foundation TV. Thank you for joining us this evening. Again, this is game 1 of 2. The boys of Springdale and Northside will take on each other at the conclusion of this one. McCoy's hot streak continues. Has 14 points. So you do the math. That's the majority of the points tonight for Springdale. Want to mention, while we have a second look at the 6A West standings. So Harbor's in first. They're undefeated in league play. Knocked off both Springdale and Northside on Friday and Saturday in succession. And these Northside Lady Bears sit at 7-1. Bentonville West in third. Fayetteville in fourth. Is Springdale, who sits in fifth, looking to take the lead this time down the floor. Going to be a tie-up. Arrow going to favor Northside. Like I said, Springdale in fifth, 4-4, 4 games out of first place. Bentonville, the Tigers, in sixth, and Rogers Heritage and Southside round out the 6A West this season. As we get back underway, this is Adeline Schmidt. Her teammate Cameron Schmidt has 6 points. Adeline yet to score. She'll give it up to Cameron. This is her on the drive. Thought about the shot. Going to pass it off to Hall. Hall, the leading scorer for the Lady Bears. Whistle and a blocking foul under the basket. Going to go on Springdale. Januna will pick up her first foul. Going to be the first foul of the second half for the Lady Bulldogs. Step back 3. And that's money that time for Hogan. Hogan has her first points of the second half. Didn't score in quarter 2. A little bit of pressure, token pressure from the Lady Bears. Lady Bulldogs able to break through. Going to be a whistle and foul on Hogan, who knocked the 3 down on the other end. As Hogan picks up 2 fouls in quick succession. 2 fouls in the quarter for Northside as well. Quick inbound. Oh, nice action back into the corner, but Northside able to get there. This is Hudson, who has 5 points. He's been held in check so far, trying to go at the basket. Can't get the shot to fall. Tipped around. Springdale going to have another opportunity. That one good for Januna. That's her first points of the night. And they come at a big time. Maintain pace with Northside. 25-23, 6:15 to go, and Hall has another. She has been pretty automatic for Northside this evening. But so is McCoy from the three-point line with the basketball here. Picked up by Kendrick. Corner three, Springdale. Bottom of net that time for Charlene Hudson. Give her her second three of the night. We're tied, or almost tied up, 27-26, 5:45 to go in the third. This has been a great one between these two sides. Oh, nice paint denial by Tori Miller. Scramble for the ball. Arrow going to favor Springdale this time, and the Bulldogs again will have an opportunity to take their first lead of the proceedings this evening. Had a couple of opportunities in the second quarter. They've maintained pace with Northside, just not able to put it over the top yet. This could be the opportunity. McCoy going to take another three. Bottom of the net for Kaya McCoy. And the Lady Bulldogs have their first lead of the night, 29-27. 5 minutes to go in this third quarter. A good find into the paint that time. Cameron Schmidt puts it away. Give her 8 on the night. But Springdale looking to go quickly as we tie it back up at 29 apiece. McCoy, she has had the hot hand tonight. Another three. That off the mark, but a good job following the miss by Hudson. And looks like Northside wants to talk things over. Why don't we let them? You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation TV. We'll be back after this.
In Springdale, school feels like home because here, safe neighborhood schools mean we don't just teach class, we teach your child. Come home to Springdale schools.
Welcome back as the Bulldogs have stormed back from being down 8 at one point in the first quarter to lead the way. Kaya McCoy, last time out against Harbor, only had 4 points, but tonight 17, as she has exploded from behind the three-point line, has knocked 5 of them down tonight. We're back underway. Springdale leads the way, 31-29, 4:40 to go in the third quarter. As the Lady Bulldogs looking to play some tight defense. This is Hall. She's been relatively automatic for the Lady Bears. A tight paint defense. Schmidt's shot won't fall. We'll have a whistle. And going to be a foul on the Lady Bulldogs. Serrano going to pick up her second. Going to be the team's second in the third quarter. Cameron Schmidt at the line, her first free throw attempts this Monday night, and first one true. This to tie the game. And the second good as the first, so we're tied back at 31 apiece. McCoy will go quickly down the floor, pushed ahead for the Lady Bulldogs. Orojo Betres with the basketball, gets it down to the near elbow for Bangs. To Hudson. Between the legs dribble into the painted area. Off the glass and in. Hudson, who's had a good second quarter as well. She has 7 in the third. And Springdale back into the lead. Back down to Schmidt. Up and off the glass. Pretty easy there for Cameron. And she has 6 in the quarter. Has had 6 in the second and now 6 in the third. Oh, nice no-look pass. Whistle foul. Should send Malaya Bangs to the line. We'll see who this foul's on. That's the second foul on Cooper Schmidt. Cooper yet to score in this game. And Springdale looking to break the deadlock. 33, 3:30 to go, and Banks, 1 of 2 at the charity stripe. Gonna have a whistle and a turnover. So Springdale will have an opportunity to make this the largest lead of the night with a basket, a 2 or a 3. As McCoy finally will get it into Charlene Hudson. Hudson across the timeline with just about 3 minutes to go, third quarter. McCoy thought about the 3. She has been electric from behind the three-point line. Whistle and another foul, be the 4th of the quarter for Northside, and that's the 4th of the game for Morgan Sanger. Sanger going to have to come out of the game. She has yet to score tonight. And the next whistle on Northside will be free throws for the Lady Bulldogs. McCoy going to have to get it in, able to get it in quickly to Serrano. Serrano whistled as Hogan will pick up her 3rd foul, and Alea going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. She's the only, besides Bangs, she was the only Lady Bulldog to shoot any free throws in this game so far. Alea 0 for 2 at the line in the second quarter, looking to improve her average, and gets the first one to go through the rim. Sounds like her fan section is below us here at Bulldog Arena. And she has one more on the way. Second free throw just rolls off the rim. So Alea 1 of 4 on the evening. But crucially gives Springdale the 2-point advantage. That's going to be off of McCoy. And we'll stay with Northside. That pass to Aaron, I don't know if McCoy even had to get to it. It would have been maybe Springdale ball as we go under 3 minutes in the third. Springdale has come back from 8 points in this game. Hall's 3 off the mark. And it'll be a fresh 35 for Northside. Could have maybe made a call for an over the back, but we play on. Lady Bears inbound, but before we even get to that, have a whistle as Hogan and Hudson were on the ground. Oh, excuse me, no, they're going to get Jackie with the foul. Looked like it was Hudson who was laying there, but another whistle, another foul. As the fouls coming in quick succession. As Arojo Betres picks up 2 quick fouls in just a matter of seconds. She's going to check out of the game. So 35-33. Next foul the Lady Bulldogs commit will be free throws for Northside. As the pace of this game has slowed right down in the last minute of game action. 3 on the way for the Lady Bears. That rattles off the rim. Tough rebound under the basket. Still not settled. Going to have a jump ball. The arrow will favor Northside as they'll have another opportunity on this end of the floor to tie or take the lead with 2:30 to go in the third. Deep inbounds play. This is Cooper Schmidt to Hall right in front of the Northside bench. Head coach Ricky Smith looks on. Oh, nice deflection out of bounds, and it's going to be off of Cameron Schmidt. Great defensive stand, punctuated by Charlie Hudson with the deflection. Going to have a little bit of pressure out of Northside with 2:20 to go in the third. Springdale looking to extend their advantage. It's been a 2-point lead for most of the third quarter. Oh, whistle and a hard foul as Avalon Meeks takes the tumble. Basketball, quite the contact sport. As Paisley Hogan will pick up her 4th personal. So Northside in a little bit of foul trouble as both Morgan Singer and Paisley Hogan, 2 starters for the Lady Bears, sit on 4 fouls. Going to send Meeks to the stripe. Her first free throw attempt is good. So Lady Bulldogs extend their advantage. Hogan will check out. That's Meeks' first point of the night. 3 points the difference. Lady Bulldogs have an opportunity to make this a 2-possession game just on this free throw from Avalon. Second one good as the first. And now a little bit of pressure from the Bulldogs. Oh, deflected. It's going to be a 10-second. And great job by the Lady Bulldogs. Force the 10-second call, and the momentum is firmly on the hosts. 37-33. Springdale looking to extend the advantage again. 2:02 to go in the third quarter. Going to be Serrano to inbound. They get it into Hudson. Hudson across the timeline with under 2 to go. Picks her dribble up, needs some help. Able to get it to Meeks, who was fouled the last time. Dispossessed. Even numbers. That ball out of play. Let's see who it's off of. No call yet. No call yet. Looks like going to stay with Northside, as officials, I don't think, had quite a good look at it. We play on. Minute 45 to go. This is Freeman with the touch of the basketball. Kendrick. Cameron Schmidt here. Attacking. Find Hall under the basket. Hall's shot will fall. 37-35. 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. 3 on the way, Serrano. That's a little strong. Rebound, Isabella Kendrick, and Northside runs it down the other end. Going to have an opportunity to tie or take the lead with about a minute to go in the quarter. Hall backing down. Finds Freeman all alone, and Freeman will be fouled, but going to have an opportunity for 2 shots. Bang's going to pick up her 3rd foul. Couple of substitutions getting ready to check in as the first free throw from Freeman is good. We await Freeman's second to potentially tie for the Lady Bears. Second free throw is true as well, so give her 2 points for the evening. 37-37. Oh, all alone under the basket. Great finish by Januna. She's got 4 tonight, and the Bulldogs have the lead with a minute to go in the third quarter. Lady Bulldogs looking for their 5th win of conference play. Trying to get above 500. Hall trying to do it all herself. Passed. And that 3 buried. Kendrick. Where'd she come from? Northside back ahead by 1, 40-39, 30 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. McCoy had a hot start to the third quarter. She's cooled off a little bit. Hadn't had a couple of opportunities in a while. High arcing 3, that's off the mark. Offensive rebound, another opportunity. 18-footer, that one, no good. A couple of good looks at the basket that time for Springdale. 5 seconds to go. Schmidt going quickly, going to have a floating opportunity. Nope, Freeman at the rim, count it. And we end the third quarter with Northside back ahead by 3, 42-39. We'll pause here for a moment. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation TV.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution. Connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Well, welcome back for the final 8 minutes of action here in Springdale. On the girls' side of things, the Bulldogs were up by 3. They find themselves down by 3 as the horn sounds. Not quite ready for play, I suppose. So we'll do that all over again. We'll put 8 minutes back on the clock like it never happened. And the Lady Bulldogs will re-inbound the ball. Charlene Hudson will bring it across the timeline for Springdale. McCoy, who's been the player of the game thus far for the Lady Bulldogs, with it here, top of the three-point line, trying to feed it down into the painted area for Miller, and Miller going to get called for the 3 in the key. I was going to mention McCoy leads all Springdale scorers with 17. Hudson having a good scoring night as well with 12 points. A couple of Lady Bulldogs in double figures. This is Hall, who's had quite the night for Northside. Schmidt down to Freeman, who's come off the bench in this game. Oh, great find back down to Schmidt. Schmidt going to be fouled. And Cameron going to go to the line for a couple of free throws. That's going to be the second foul of the game on Miller. Schmidt is 2 of 2 with her first 2 free throw attempts. Make that 3 of 3 to start the scoring in the fourth quarter. Northside extends their advantage to 4. They led by 8 points in the first quarter. But the Lady Bulldogs have maintained pace as the night's gone on. Schmidt 2 of 2 at the line, 4 of 4 for the night. Lady Bears 6 of 8 for the game. Hudson will be fouled by Hall. Hall has 11 points to her credit. And she picks up her first foul of the night. So both teams 1 foul with 53 seconds gone in this fourth quarter. Bulldogs looking for a basket on this trip. Hudson, nifty move, just can't get the finish. And the Lady Bears looking to run with Hall across the timeline. Lady Bulldogs have numbers, and they'll foul Hall. And Rashai going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Meeks will pick up her second foul, team second. Hall, 50% so far tonight. Make it 75% as she knocks in the first. And Northside given a little separation in the early going in quarter 4. 45-39, 6:51 to go in the fourth. Second free throw from Hall. Goes through as well. Has 13 points for the game. Oh, and that pass intercepted by Cameron Schmidt. Lady Bulldogs trying to feed it down into the painted area. It was denied. And with 6:30 to go in the game, Hall going to go back to work. Scoop shot up and in. She's got 4 points in the fourth. Springdale wants to talk it over. Let's let them. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation TV. More basketball when we return. to Bulldog Arena. I want to quickly mention both Bulldog basketball teams have 3 games this week. This is the first of the 3. They will go down to Fort Smith to take on Southside on the 6th, and they'll finish up the 3-game week with the Heritage War Eagles right back here at Bulldog Arena. A couple of winnable games ahead for the Springdale Lady Bulldogs. Still in this one tonight against the Northside Lady Bears. That shot off the mark and poked away. Miller can't hold on to it, and Northside can have an opportunity to extend the advantage. 9 points, largest lead of the evening, and Hall will be fouled and going to go back to the line to shoot more free throws. She has 15 for the game. That's the highest scoring Northside Lady Bear. And these 2 free throws could make things real interesting for the next 6:03. First one good, as Hall continues to work at the charity stripe. She is 4 of 5 for the evening, looking for her 17th point, and she'll get it. So Northside now ahead by 11, the first double-digit lead either team has had this evening. 50-39, 5:55 to go or so. Miller trying to back down. Won't get the shot, but will go to the charity stripe. That's going to be the second foul of the quarter on Northside. That's going to be Freeman's first to match her jersey number. Freeman has 4 points in the second half. Miller looking for her first points since the first quarter. First free throw will not fall. We wait the second free throw. That one will be good. So 50-40. As Miller has 3 points tonight. And a basket the other end. Big three-pointer for Northside. Extends the advantage 53-40. Hudson trying to go back to work. She's going to take a 3 of her own. Fryer and short. Good rebound. Whistle and a foul. Should be the 3rd on Cameron Schmidt. Indeed it is. So fouls are quite the issue for Northside. They have committed 3 in the quarter. And have a couple of players. Oh, and that's a unfortunate error there from Jackie Orojo Betrace. Pass deflected, and she catches the deflection. It's going to be Northside basketball. It's quickly down the other end. Schmidt, that jumper good. Springdale going to go down the other end. Oh, nice move in the painted area that time. Hudson has her first points of the 4th. Let's take another break here on Springdale Athletic Foundation TV. 55-42, Springdale trails.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
In Springdale, school feels like home. Because here, safe neighborhood schools mean we don't just teach class, we teach your child. We have the resources and pathways to fuel any passion. We're small enough to know exactly who you are and big enough to get you exactly where you want to go. Come home to Springdale Schools.
Well, as the horn sounds, Springdale going to break their huddle. They have one timeout left. Northside with 3. Wanted to mention that three-pointer earlier to make it a 53-40 game. That was Kendrick who knocked it down. Springdale trails now 55-42. The reason I mentioned that with Kendrick, she has 3 threes, 9 points tonight. Been distributed scoring across the game. Springdale going to have to get a couple of stops down the stretch as we near in halfway in the 4th. Hall looking to distribute. Gives it up to Freeman. Hall going to get it back down into Schmidt in the painted area, and Schmidt will finish it off. She's got 6 points in the quarter. Has been pretty consistent tonight. 6 points in the second, 6 points in the third, and now has 6 points in the 4th. Give her 18 tonight. Hudson, kick out. 3 on the way for Springdale. Bottom of the net that time for Jackie Arojo Betrace. That's her first points of the evening. 57-45. Lady Bulldogs trail by 12. 3 on the other end for Northside. Going to rattle out. Ball not settled. And don't know how Hall didn't go over the back there. Doesn't matter. It's going to go back to Springdale either way. And Lady Bulldogs have an opportunity to get this back down to a 10-point game with 3:40 to go. Springdale looking to pull off the come-from-behind win. McCoy going to take the 3. Sidewinding shot not there. Offensive rebound not quite settled and going to go out of play off of Aaliyah Serrano that time. Couple of good rebounding opportunities. Just Lady Bulldogs come up just a hair short. Long inbound play. Surprised it wasn't a 5-second. We play on. With 3:20 to go. Northside 7-1 on the season in the conference. Beat Springdale earlier this season at their place 57-31. That shot will drop for Hall. And let's have a whistle. Looks like going to have some substitutions for both teams. Freeman going to come out. Sanger going to check back in. Morgan Sanger playing with 4 fouls. She's one of 2 Lady Bears with 4 harms. As we hit the 3-minute mark, 59-45. Both teams 3 fouls apiece. This is Hudson. Has 2 points in this quarter. McCoy going to be fouled. And, comes up a little gimpy. Hopefully didn't roll an ankle or anything like that. And she's had quite the night. Yet to score in the 4th quarter, but 17 points. Punctuated with 3 threes in the 2nd quarter. 4 fouls on Northside. So next one for the Lady Bears will send Springdale to the charity stripe for the rest of the game. Hudson in trouble. Has Schmidt defending. Shot rejected at the rim by Hogan. Good job from her to play defense without falling. Hudson will be trailing the play. Schmidt going coast to coast, gets it to go. And for Cameron Schmidt, that's the first non-6-point quarter that she has. She has 20 points this evening for the Lady Bears without scoring in the 1st quarter. 61-45. 2:10 to go here this evening. Again, make sure to stick with us after this one wraps up, as we'll have the men's contest between Springdale and Northside Fort Smith. Driving to the basket, Springdale. Shot falls that time for Avalon Meeks. That's her first field goal of the night. And Springdale going to take their last time out. Let's take it with them with 1:54 to go. Lady Bulldogs trail 61-47.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Welcome back as we resume game action. Nearing in on 90 seconds to go. This is Cooper Schmidt. And going to be a whistle and foul. We'll see who it's on. Is Cooper going to go to the line for 2 free throws? First one will not fall. We'll wait the second. That one good. So that's Cooper's first point of the game. So 62-47. As Springdale has their second string in. Looks like Northside doing the same. Try and get you the names and numbers as we can for Springdale. Going to have a whistle jump ball. Going to go back. Or not going to be a foul, excuse me, on Cooper Schmidt. That's going to be her third to match Cameron Schmidt's 3 fouls. And be free throws for the Lady Bulldogs. This is Nyla Austin at the charity stripe. Elsewhere, Deborah Ramirez has checked into the game, as well as Kate Eby. Austin's first free throw off the mark. And we'll get you the last 2 players win. They turn to face me here at Bulldog Arena. 1 of 2 at the line. Looks like also Jamie Hernandez, number 15, into the game. And number 1, Alexa Izalde, has checked in for the Lady Bulldogs for this final minute or so of game action. Cooper Schmidt on the drive, baseline, shot won't fall. Gonna have a chance to clean up her miss though. Lady Bears back on the attack, up and in, and some of their backups are now playing. Under a minute to go, 64-48. As Northside's just pulled away from the Lady Bulldogs in this fourth quarter. Deep 3. That one just a little strong, kept in play. Springdale going to go back on the attack. Whistle and foul. Mariah Jackson will be the one who picks up the harm. On the floor for Northside, besides Jackson, I see Ariana Acevedo. Number 12, Mariah Jackson, like I mentioned, is that free throw off the mark. Number 22, Alea Hamilton. Number 10, no, excuse me. Get you that number in a minute. 1 of 2 at the line that time. This will be Jackson bringing it across the timeline. Cooper Schmidt, like I mentioned, cutting to the basket. That is Jariah Birdsong. With basketball, there's Hamilton. And out of play, going to stay with the Lady Bears. And with 26.5 seconds to go, looks like the Lady Bulldogs going to fall to 13-9 and 4-5 in the league. Northside, with the shot clock off, just content to dribble this out. It's going to be their 20th win of the season. They'll improve to 8-1 in the conference. Next up for the Lady Bears, they'll travel to Rogers on February 4th, and will be back at home for their next 2 games on the 6th against Bentonville West and the 10th against the Fayetteville Purple Dogs. But the horn sounds 64-49. Springdale will fall to the Lady Bears. Again, they'll be back in action down in Fort Smith. They take on Southside on the 4th and then Rogers on the 6th to round out the week. We'll pause here on Springdale Athletic Foundation TV. Up next will be the boys of Springdale taking on the boys of Fort Smith Northside.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, lock lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good, but Car-Mart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car-Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
I'm Jason Jones, principal at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I am Paul Gree, principal at Harbor High School. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale School Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
I'm Don Strubing. It's because of the generosity of people like you we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feed program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Zach Arns. I'm voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feed program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Hello and welcome. My name is Donald Tucker. In an effort to continue to provide for our students and connect families across the country, this year we are taking our efforts to a whole new level. Our commitment to the district's children is unwavering. We believe that athletics plays a vital role in the personal growth, character development, and overall well-being. That's why we need your help today. By partnering with us, you become an integral part of our journey to empower and uplift these young athletes. Visit our website, www.springdaleathleticfoundation.org, where you can find out more information about our organization, our impact, and how you can help support. So I invite you to stand with us, partner with the Springdale Athletic Foundation, and be a part of something truly special. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of our district kids and ensure that Springdale sports continues to set the standards in athletics across the state.
Shot on the way, and good!
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas, with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Jared Park. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Hi, my name is Brett Hobbs. I'm the head football coach at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps, hometown fresh.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good, but Car-Mart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car-Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
I'm Jason Jones, principal at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I am Paul Gree, principal at Harbor High School. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale School Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Hello and welcome back on Springdale Athletic Foundation TV for the nightcap between the Northside Grizzlies and the Springdale Bulldogs. We'll get you the starting lineups here momentarily for both sides, but if you missed it earlier tonight, Lady Bulldogs fell to the Lady Bears of Northside, 64-49. Leading scorer for the Springdale Lady Bulldogs was Kaya McCoy with 17 points. That came off of a three-pointer second quarter that she had this evening. Second highest score, Charlene Hudson, also to note, had 14 for the Lady Bulldogs. As we'll get you the starters for both teams here momentarily. Northside comes into the night 5th in the conference, 4-4 in league play. For your Springdale Bulldogs, they come into the night 3-5, 6th in league play. So with a win this evening, might be able to flip spots as we'll turn it over to the PA. As you hear there, the starting lineups for the boys' side of things. As we're just about ready to get underway here in the Dale. Northside going to be in their traditional red jerseys, white numerals. Springdale in the traditional white and red of SHS with Bulldogs across the chest. It's going to be Leatu in the circle with Elijah Nolan as we're just about ready to get this underway in the Red Dogs will control the opening tip. Starting 5 for Springdale tonight. And it's quickly up in off the glass for Roland Klein. He's the big man in the 5, number 35 there. Number 10, Orion Leatu, like I mentioned. Number 5, Gunnar Green. Number 3, Taven Bledsaw. And number 1, Xavion Sivandre Landry will complete the starting 5. Down low and shot rejected by Leatu as the Bulldogs looking to go quickly down the floor. Sisavon Landry going to run the point for Springdale. They're in the green shoes. Going to get down to Leatu. Leatu draws a crowd and dispossessed, but basketball going to stay with the Bulldogs. It looks like that was off of Lee Prince of Northside. Starting 5 for the Grizzlies. Number 2, Kyrell Black, Number 3, Lee Prince, like I mentioned. Number 12, Max Young. Number 23, Javen Bullock. And number 24, Elijah Nolan. Like I mentioned, this between the 5th and 6th place teams in the conference as the inbound will go to Gunnar Green. These two teams squared off back at the start of the new year. It was a barn burner in Fort Smith. His nice move to the basket that time, just can't finish for Savand Landry. Second opportunity and a whistle and foul. They're going to get Javen Bullock with the harm. I was going to mention, barn burner down in Fort Smith, 62-61. The Grizzlies knocked off the Bulldogs. With 6:45 to go, going to have a whistle and another foul as the foul's starting to ratchet up just a little bit here for Northside. Bullock picks up his second personal, team's second as well. With 6:45 still to go, clock did not start on the inbounds play. They get it in deep to Bledsaw into the corner for Sivon Landry. Bledsaw, pass to Green. Green loses the handle, stolen away. This is Black out the other end, finger roll. Give it to Kyrell Black for the first points of the night for the visitors. Tied at 2 apiece as we go under 6:15. Back down to Klein. And Klein going to be fouled. Lucky he got the whistle as he went up and down with it. And Roland going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Klein has the only basket of the night so far for Springdale. Gets the first free throw attempt as Garland Taylor going to come into the game and replace Elijah Nolan. Second free throw for Klein on the way. Got the start this evening. Second one good as the first, and Springdale back ahead by a nose, 4-2 with about 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Gonna have a whistle and another foul as the fouls starting to add up for both of these teams in the early going. It's gonna be the first foul of the contest for the Red Dogs. This is Lee Prince, and another whistle, another foul. The officials calling this one tight in the early going. They get rolling with the harm. Foul still favor the Bulldogs. Northside with 3, Springdale with 2. As Kyron Bell will receive the inbounds. He's checked into the game for the Grizzlies. They get it down to Taylor, worked back around to Prince. Prince at the free throw line, going to give it up for Bell. Great ball movement from the Grizzlies. Back iron, no good. Second chance opportunity for the Grizzlies. That shot partially deflected, and the prayer will be answered by Garland Taylor. He's fouled and going to go to the line for 2 shots. His team's now even at 3 fouls apiece. First from Taylor. Knocks it home. Four to 3 in the early going. We await Garland Taylor's second free throw. And it's true as well. So both teams 2 of 2 at the charity stripe. 1 field goal, 2 free throws. That's the scoring for both sides. 4 apiece. Is Klein going to work in the painted area. Oh, and he picked up that back foot just barely, and it's going to be a turnover back to Northside. Northside coming off a loss to Harbor on the 31st at home, 77-62. And as the Red Dogs feel that pain, they lost to the Wildcats down the road on the 30th, 56-51. Grizzlies going to work. Taylor, floater, that's not there. And Bledsoe out of there with the board. Springdale looking to break this deadlock as we go under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bledsoe gives it up for Sisson Von Landry. Xavier yet to score, has the ball here. Nice jump stop, cuts to the basket, and that shot won't fall. Lee Prince out of there with the board for the Grizzlies, and wisely will pull it out as Northside did not have numbers this trip down. Bell, shot rejected. Bledsoe out of there with it, 2-on-2 the other way. But Taven elects to set up the offense to Xavier. Xavier to Taven. Worked around to Orion. Will give and go into the corner for 3. Bottom of the net there for Kenyon Thomas off the bench. And that's good for the first 3-pointer of the evening. Springdale 7, Northside 4 with 4 minutes to go in this first frame. Three on the other end. That one didn't quite have a chance. Off the mark for Max Young, and Springdale going to look to extend their advantage on this end. Another 3. That's off the mark, and well, a fight for the basketball. Roland Klein didn't quite give up on the play. Comes careening into Max Young. And Roland, for his effort, will pick up his second foul with 3:37 to go. So the next foul that Springdale commits going to send Northside to the line to shoot 2 shots in this quarter. 3:37 as we get back underway. This will be Cairo Black to bring it across the timeline. Has the lone field goal of the evening for Northside. That's Omni Slater who's checked into the game, number 32. He has it dispossessed. It's quickly down the other way. Up and in. Count the basket for Marco Johnson off the bench. He has his first of the night. And the Springdale Bulldogs are humming in the early going offensively. 9-4. They lead with 3 minutes to go. First quarter. Yep, they're going to get a moving screen on Lee Prince. So next foul for Northside, going to send the Red Dogs to the charity stripe. Sisson Von Landry just going to take his time across the timeline. Trying to work it down into the painted area, nothing there. Off the drive and another foul. That's going to send Thomas to the line to shoot his first free throws of the game. Going to pick up another foul on Prince. And the man who knocked a 3 down the last trip down the floor going to have an opportunity for 2 more. An opportunity to get Springdale into double digits first on this Monday night. First one left short by Thomas. Looks like Kalen Fisher going to check in for Northside. They'll go to Rogers on the 4th. Springdale head down to the River Valley, basically swap sides with Northside as they'll take on Southside Mavericks later this week. Whistle, no shot. We'll see who the foul is on. It's going to be Davis Trantham who's checked into the game. Southside, when Springdale takes them on the 4th. Southside yet to win in conference play. Is Black at the charity stripe. He has the first one of the evening for him. Northside will take on Rogers, who sits 7th in the league. Back into the game, Elijah Nolan. And back into the game, Orion Aleatu for Springdale. Second free throw, good as the first. So Kyrell Black has 4 of the 6 points for Southside Northside, excuse me, with 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Springdale with 20 on the shot clock. Johnson thought about the corner 3. Pass not deflected, just thrown out of bounds that time by Orion Aleatu. As we'll have a couple more substitutions with 2:04 to go in the first quarter. And Springdale looking to get back to the state tournament for the 3rd season on the trot. Won conference last year, looking to get back to the postseason. Again, top 6 in the 6A will go to the playoffs. There's Northside trying to find the right combination and unlock this Springdale defense. Slater's turnaround jumper, no good. Out of play, going to go back to Springdale Bulldogs with 93 seconds to go in the first quarter. 6A tournament this year will be down in Central Arkansas. Bryant Hornets will be the hosts this year. And only about 7 or so games before the state tournament starts, so both teams putting the final touches on their seasons. Gonna have a whistle and a foul. Gonna be some free throws coming Springdale's way. Slater gonna pick up the foul. It's gonna send Orion to the line. He's yet to score tonight. First one, no good. Wait on Aleatu's second. And he'll get that one to go. So 1 and 2 at the line that time. Springdale 2 of 4 for the game. They lead by 5 with 1:10 to go in this first quarter. Northside's only made 1 field goal in this game, and it came early in the going with this man here, Kyrell Black. Northside working it around. Under a minute to go. Into the corner for 3, the Grizzlies. Able to strike there. Kyron Bell knocks down the first 3-pointer of the evening for the visiting side. 30 seconds to go. 11-9, our score in the first quarter. Springdale looking to get back to winning ways. Another 3 on the other end. Aleatu's shot off the mark, and 20 seconds to go. Northside will have a chance to tie or take the lead. Nearly dispossessed. Grizzlies going back to work. Weird deflection. 3 on the way. Back iron, no good. 10 seconds. Springdale now going to have an opportunity. 1-on-1 down the other end. Finger roll, good. Give that to DJ Manuel for his first points. And at the horn, That shot is good from Fisher. We'll take a break here on Springdale Athletic Foundation TV. 13-12 at the break.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Welcome back. As you see the Springdale Bulldogs there, they trail, lead by a point. They lost by a point the last time they played the Northside Grizzlies, 62-61 back on January 3rd, but they lead the way 13-12. We'll see as the game goes along. That Fisher 3 at the horn. See if it has any significance, as Springdale was going to go into the quarter break up by 4. Leading scorers for Springdale after 1. Kenyon Thomas has 4 points. Roland Klein has 4 points. Other scorers: Marco Johnson with 2, DJ Manuel with 2, and Orion Leatu with a free throw. That's how you get to 13 as we get back underway. This is Fisher, who had that buzzer beater. Now to Bell. Now to Taylor at the charity stripe. His pass off a couple of hands and out of play with 7:45 to go before the halftime break. Sisson Von Landry going to bring it across the timeline into the front court for the Red Dogs. Xavion yet to score tonight. Looking to get him going on the drive. Oh, nice take to the rack. He won't get the basket as he crashes into the padding here at Bulldog Arena, but he will get a chance to go to the charity stripe. It's going to be the first foul on Bell tonight. So far, Springdale shooting 50% from the line. These are going to be Xavion's first 2 attempts. An opportunity to make this a 3-point game. First one good. Second will roll out. So Springdale remains 50% for the game at the charity stripe. They lead by 2. As this has been a tightly contested one. Taylor and Prince, a little give and go. Free throw line jumper, and that's not there. And Orion just snags it out of the air. 14-12, 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. And Springdale looking to extend their advantage. Down to Leatu. Orion, turnaround, right hand, not there. And Taylor will snag the board. Prince to Bell. Back to Fisher. Again, had that buzzer-beating three-pointer. 18-footer off the mark for Nolan. Long rebound to Xavion Sisson Von Landry. And so across the timeline with 6:20 to go. Springdale still leads by 2. That pass deflected, is able to stay in bounds. Manuel was there to it. Had the nice finger roll on what we thought would be the last basket of the quarter. Turned out it wasn't. Deep 3 on the way for Springdale. That's off the mark. Offensive rebound, second chance. Gets his defender in the air. Count the basket for Taven Bledsoe. He's going to have an opportunity for the old-fashioned 3. Nolan picks up his second foul. As we'll have a line change for the Grizzlies. Coach Cody Wilmath, for Northside. Rotating bodies in and out. They've picked up 2 fouls in this quarter. 7 for the game. And the and one, good. So Bledsaw converts at the charity stripe. And puts the Bulldogs just above 50% for the evening. 17-12. Springdale lead by 5. Pass intercepted. Leatu stepped in front of it. Springdale looking to run. Klein draws a crowd. Leatu's fouled. Going to be an inbounds play, though, under the basket, and the 3rd foul of the quarter on Northside. Taylor picks up the harm. Max Young going to check back in for the Grizzlies. He's yet to score tonight. They got Klein wide open. They do get it to him. This is Phillips trying to feed it down. Count the basket again. Bledsaw. Another opportunity for an and one. As a tough take goes for the young man. Kalen Fisher will pick up his first foul, and Northside's a foul away from Springdale, shooting free throws for the balance of the quarter. Bledsaw didn't score in the first quarter, but is now Springdale's leading scorer with back-to-back and ones. Has 6 points, and makes it an 8-point advantage for his side. 20-12, 5:10 to go before the halftime whistle. Northside has been scoreless for the first 3 minutes of quarter 2. See if that ends there. Gonna have a whistle and blocking foul. Gonna send Max Young to shoot 2 free throws. So we'll need to see who the foul is on. It's Bledsaw gonna pick up his first. Guess he was just giving out a little of what he took the last 2 times down the floor. Young's first free throw off the mark. As we'll have some substitutions. Back into the game for Springdale is Marco Johnson. 30 in your program. That's the first missed free throw of the game, or the previous free throw was the first missed free throw of the game for Northside. Young 1 of 2 at the charity stripe, so 20-13, 7 points the game. And that'll be free throws for Xavion, as that's 5 in the quarter. And Springdale has more than half of the second quarter to go. Sisavon Landry has already shot 2 free throws in this quarter. His third will get the friendly roll. Extends it back to a 6-point advantage. And Xavion, 2 of 2 at the line. 3 of 4 for the evening. 3 points in the game and in the quarter. So 22-13, 9 points. This is the largest lead Springdale has had tonight. At the baseline, and that shot won't fall for Javen Bullock. But he's going to go to the line to shoot some free throws. Leatu picks up his first foul. Bullock yet to get on the scoreboard. We're going to change that with that free throw, and does. Northside still yet to score from the field in this quarter, but Javen 2 of 2 there. Matter of fact, Grizzlies only have 3 made field goals in the game. 8 of their 15 points. Xavion thought about the 3, going to drive it inside. Leatu strong to get back to the basketball. Johnson calling for it in the corner. He was wide open. But with 10 on the shot, Bulldogs are going to make something happen at the basket. On the drive, 2 seconds. Need the three. Three on the way. Front iron and short. Offensive rebound. Johnson gets the assist, and Bledsaw has scored the last 3 baskets for the Bulldogs. We'll take a break as Northside want to talk it over. 24-19, 3:56 to go on Springdale Athletic Foundation TV. Welcome back as the first horn sounds. 24-15, the Springdale Bulldogs lead the way. And what's significant about tonight, so Springdale comes into this evening 6th in the conference, 3-5 in league play. Northside, a game better at 4-4 in 5th. But if Springdale can win by more than 1 point, as it'll be Northside bringing it across the timeline, if they can win by more than 1 point, they'll have the head-to-head tiebreaker for the time being and move them into 5th place. Corner 3 out of the timeout. That's money. And we'll need to see after the extracurriculars, as there was a whistle and a foul. That's Trey Jones's first basket of the night. Quickly off the inbounds action. Oh, wow. And a 6-0 run out of the timeout. As Taylor gets the basket and a trip to the line. He's already knocked down 2 free throws. And what was a 9-point game is in danger of becoming a 3-point game with this and one opportunity. Klein going to check out. Imagine we won't see him for the rest of the quarter with those 3 fouls. He had the first basket of the night for Springdale. As we await the and one for Garland Taylor. Taylor's and one rolls out. So after starting the night perfect from the charity stripe, Northside has gone cold. They've missed 2 out of their last 3. Bledsaw to Sisson Von Landry. This is Manuel. Back to Xavion. Good, get it to Kenyon Thomas. Xavion going to get another touch of the ball. Back out. Bledsaw. 8 on the shot clock. Springdale going to have to make something happen. Big steps. That shot off the mark. Xavion cleans up the glass. Spinning move. And throws it away to nobody. With 3:05 to go. Empty possession. 24-20. The Bulldogs lead the way. We're up by as many as 9 in this quarter. But the Grizzlies are on a 6-0 run after a Trey Jones 3 and a Garland it's a 5-0 run. Laid 2 steps in front of another pass. Xavion got his eyes up, passes it ahead to Bledsaw. Spinning move. Bledsaw has come alive in this second quarter. Has 10 points in the quarter. Makes it a 26-20 game as we'll keep it here on Springdale Athletic Foundation TV. As Northside takes another timeout here in the second quarter. Again, got 3 games this week for the Bulldogs, including tonight. They will go down to Southside on the 4th, host Rogers on the 6th, and to extend it out just a little bit, they'll play Heritage on the 10th back here at Bulldog Arena, and then go to Bentonville West on Valentine's Day Eve up in Centerton. Only about 7 games or so left in the regular season. We'll take a quick look at the 6A West standings. Fayetteville leads the way at 8-0. Bentonville West and Harbor both tied at 6-2 for second. Bentonville, the Tigers, are tied with these Northside Grizzlies at 4-4. And so that'll be one to keep an eye on as Bentonville playing Southside tonight. And no offense to the Mavericks, but I imagine that Bentonville will probably win that game as Southside 0-7 in the conference. Rounding out the rest of the standing 6 is Springdale 7th, Rogers 8th, Heritage, and 9th. Southside, like I mentioned, back underway. Northside with the basketball here, 2:30 to go. Another three on the way. And that one money as well, as the three ball is coming live for the Grizzlies. That's Kyrell Black, has 7 points for the game. Back to a 3-point game here at Bulldog Arena. Springdale led by as many as 9 in this quarter. Down to Leah2. Oh, nice little move. Bledsaw gets it to go. And Taven has 12 just in this quarter alone. 28-23, another three. That one rattles out. Offensive rebound for the Grizzlies. Not so fast. Going to go the other direction. Oh, no, excuse me. Going to be a foul on Springdale. And that's going to send Northside to the line. That's going to be Xavion Sisson-Von Landry's first foul. Going to send Javen Bullock to the line. He's already made 2 free throws tonight. With a minute 52 to go here in the first half. First free throw, no good. Like I mentioned, the Northside Grizzlies have gone cold, absolutely cold from the charity stripe. They've now missed 3 of their last 4. Second one, front iron and short. Make that 4 of 5 from the charity stripe. Springdale an opportunity to extend the advantage. Corner 3, bottom of the net that time for Kenyon Thomas. Give him 7, his first basket of the second quarter. 31-23, just like that. It's an 8-point game. Whistle and a charge. Leah2 standing strong in the paint. Forces the offensive foul. It's going to be Max Young's first foul. As he came driving to the basket. It's the perks of having someone like Orion Leah2 on the team. He can stand in and take a charge as needed and come up with a smile. 31-23, approaching a minute to go in the half. Springdale would really like to get this to a double-digit lead before the break. Another 3 in the corner. Sidearm shot off the mark. Long defensive rebound to Northside, almost an over and back, as Black able to keep that on the front court side of the timeline. Bell thought about the 3, thought wisely. Prince back to Bell. Oh, he loses the handle. Kept alive. Desperation pass into a crowd. Bad idea. Springdale with the steal, and under a minute to go in the first half of things here at Bulldog Arena. Bledsaw, 10-footer. That's no good. Leah2 can't quite bring down the board, and we'll be back over to the Northside Grizzlies with 42.4 seconds to go. 31-23. Springdale has yet to lead by double digits. Have got it to 9 at one point, but would really like to get it to 10 or more before both teams head to the locker room. Nice job, Johnson, denying the paint. Forces Garland to step on the baseline, and a couple of great defensive possessions from Marco Johnson. And the intercepted pass the time before forces his man out of bounds, and he's going to bring it across the timeline with 20 seconds to go in the half. Let me check the sideline for the play. Here comes the action. Bledsaw, who's been the action man, under 10. Back to Johnson. He's going to take the 3. Bottom of the net there for Marco Johnson. His first three-pointer. Give him 5. And that shot at the horn will be no good. So we go into the halftime locker room. Your Springdale Bulldogs lead by 11, 34-23, behind a Taven Bledsaw blowout performance. Had 12 points in a quarter. That lead to the advantage for the host. We'll pause here on Springdale Athletic Foundation TV. Bring you quarter 3 when we return.
Accidents, are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Jared Park. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Hi, my name is Brett Hobbs. I'm the head football coach at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, lock lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good, but Car-Mart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car-Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
I'm Jason Jones, principal at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I am Paul Gree, principal at Harbor High School. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale School Athletics, I want to say thank you.
In Springdale, school feels like home because here, safe neighborhood schools mean we don't just teach class, we teach your child. Come home to Springdale schools.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution. Connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Welcome back as you hear the Springdale Pep Band serenading us at the halftime intermission. Your Springdale Bulldogs lead the way 34-23, largest lead of the game so far. Springdale spent most of the second quarter trying to get it to a double-digit advantage, and they're able to, right before the halftime break, quickly get you the scoring for the Bulldogs. Leading scorer, all 12 of his points, Taven Bledsoe's 12 points came in the second frame. Second highest scorer is number 4, Kenyon Thomas, with a couple of threes and a free throw, has 7 points for the first half. Marco Johnson has 5. Roland Klein had 2 points early in the going, but picked up 3 fouls in the second quarter, and he will probably return at some point in the penultimate quarter. Other scorers, DJ Manuel has 2. Xavion Sissamvon Landry has 3, and Orion Leatu has 1 free throw. For the visiting Grizzlies, leading scorer for Northside going to be Kyrell Black, has 7 points. Garland Taylor with 4. A couple of Grizzlies with 3 points. You have Trey Jones, Killian Fisher, who hit that buzzer-beating shot at the end of the first quarter, and Kyron Bell, who has a 3. Then you also have Javian Bullock, who knocked down a pair of free throws. And 1 free throw to Max Young. That's how you get to 23. And both of these teams looking to avenge a loss to Harbor last week. Springdale played Harbor on Friday. Northside played them on Saturday. Both results the same for both teams, losses to the Wildcats. This is also significant as this marks the turn in the calendar and the season for the 6A West. This is the first time back through the lineup of schools in the 7A West, or 6A West, excuse me. Is Springdale going to start with the basketball first? This is Thomas Oh, down to Bledsaw. Gets it up and in. Tough take. Give him 14 for the game in the first basket of the second half. Another thing to note as we go along tonight, since this is the first rematch of the conference slate, these two teams played back on January 3rd. Is that a nice take to the rack that time? As Springdale lost to this Northside team back on January 3rd, 62-61. So 1 point is the difference on the season schedule. In the state of Arkansas, tiebreaker points when you're tied. Corner three, front iron short as Thomas has gone a little cold since the second quarter. It's a max of 10 points when you beat somebody. Would be significant as a Bulldog win tonight would tie things at 4 and 5 in the league, and would put Springdale into 5th place and also tied with Bentonville at 4 and 5. Excuse me, it would be a game behind Bentonville, who should beat Southside tonight. They would improve to 5 and 4. Springdale would be 4 and 5. As that free throw line jumper, no good from Taven. That a elongated power move by Bullock, and he doubles his points total with that basket. It's back under a double-digit advantage for the Red Dogs. 36-27, 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Springdale looking to close this one out. 1 of 3 games this week. 1 of 2 that'll be right here at Bulldog Arena. We'll have the Mounties of Rogers on the 6th. Great ball movement. Xavion going to take the 3. That rolls off the iron. No good. Bullock with the rebound. He's going to have another opportunity to score. Nope, gives it up at the last second. Oh, a collision there. No call. Intercepted pass from Green, and Green going to run it out. Xavion will finish it off. And we'll have a timeout on the floor. Let's take the timeout as well. 38-27, 5:30 to go in the third quarter. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation TV. Welcome back out of the timeout. Northside taking the break. They got 3 left for the game. Springdale with 4. They lead the way, 38-27, 5:30 to go in the third quarter. Stephen Blackiston with you for this Monday night edition of Springdale Athletic Foundation TV. Some basketball action here in the Dale. Floating shot, that's off the mark. Didn't quite have a chance by Black. And Springdale can really tighten the screws on the visiting Grizzlies this time down the floor. They get it down to Bledsaw in a crowd. Bledsaw shot no good. Getting follow his own miss. That one no good as well. Was looking for maybe some contact. Couldn't get the call. And Northside can have an opportunity to run out the other end. Tough shot. That's off the mark. That takes a weird bounce, but will be Springdale basketball. Northside will have defensive numbers as Sisson Von Landry will pull it back out. That 3 off the mark. And Ryan Leatu there to clean it all up. That's his first field goal of the night. He has 3 points for his effort, and the Bulldogs crack 40 first. 13 points, now the largest advantage that the Bulldogs have enjoyed. 3 on the way from Nolan. And that's buried. Elijah gets his first of the evening and makes it a 10-point game once more as we near in halfway on the quarter. Down to Leatu, can't handle the inlet pass, turned over. Grizzlies have numbers if they want to push the attack. And a late whistle on Sisavon Landry, that's going to be his second. It's going to be the team's first right at 4 minutes into the quarter. Looks like Klein going to get ready to check in when they allow substitutions next. First free throw up and good for Lee Prince. That's his first point of the night, if you can believe it. Brings it back down to 9 points. Klein is checked into the game. Prince's second free throw will get the friendly roll, and it's down to an 8-point Springdale lead. That also ends a 4 of 5 scoring drought for the Grizzlies at the charity stripe. Bledsaw nearly has it poked away. A couple of Grizzlies all over him. Into the corner, good defense from Northside. The 18-footer won't fall that time for Thomas, and just like that, Northside going to have an opportunity to make this a 2-possession game on this end of the floor. What once was a 13-point advantage is whittled down to 8. Make it, oh, excuse me, I was going to say it was already in, but Prince can't get the finish. But the cleanup from Young, and like I said, going to be down to a 6-point lead for the Springdale Bulldogs. What looked to be a game they were taking command of, Northside is roared back into. Bulldogs need a basket on this end desperately. Have gone cold. Will give and go to Klein. Klein trying to fight his way down. Keeps his feet moving. And going to be a whistle foul before the shot for Klein. Young going to pick up his second. And not just the first foul of the quarter for Northside. So both teams playing well within themselves to start the second half. 2:50 to go in the third quarter. Klein off the dribble. Oh, taken away by Taylor. Uses his height to get up there and send it back. Lee Prince, who got his first points in this quarter, has a touch of the ball. Young will get it to Bullock, and we'll need to see who the foul's on. It's Kenyon Thomas who picks up his first. 7 Springdale Bulldogs have a foul. As Thomas going to check out, DJ Manuel will check in. He is one of the ones who have not fouled anybody tonight. Northside able to get it into play. This is Prince in front of his own bench. Cuts baseline, pass to pick up his dribble. And finds the big man Taylor. Plenty of time on the shot clock. That floater off the mark. Klein is pushed. But we play on. Nearing 2 minutes to go in the third. 40-34. 6-point game. Northside's erased half of the Springdale advantage. Under 2 minutes, 13 on the shot clock. Klein loses the dribble. Bledsaw will be fouled. That time by Kyrell Black. That's Black's second. As 9 Grizzlies have committed fouls on the evening. With a minute 45, be a fresh 35 for Springdale. They've yet to score in quite some time. They get it into Leatu. Quickly to Xavion Sisavon Landry. This is DJ Manuel. DJ has a field goal in the first half. Turnover there. Run out the other way. Oh, great job by Xavion to get back and just send that out of play. So going to be a side out. Side out for Northside. And we're back underway. Northside trail by 6 as we near on the minute mark in quarter 3. Under 10 on the shot clock. 18-foot jumper will not fall, but we'll have a whistle and foul away from the basket. Looks like Leatu going to pick up his second foul. And with 58.6 seconds, Northside going to get a fresh 35. And another opportunity to bring this within a couple of possessions. Deep three out of the inbounds play is buried. Bullock, that's his first three, extends his range. And folks, we got a game once again in Springdale, 40-37 the difference. What was once a 13-point advantage for Springdale has whittled down to 3 points. Bledsaw follows his miss, gets a basket, and he's been Mr. Reliable for Springdale. With 30 seconds to go in the quarter, just about a 2-second difference between the shot and the game clocks. Springdale holding on to a 5-point lead. Just trying to get out of this quarter and into the final frame. Is that one thrown to the hands of Marco Johnson? That's going to be the third foul of the quarter for the Grizzlies and going to be the second on Garland Taylor. A lazy foul there. Sends Marco out of play, and with 10.2 seconds, Springdale have an opportunity to probably get at least a good look at a three here before the intermission. Northside wisely going to send some pressure. Xavier going to quickly get it across the timeline. 5 seconds. Bledsaw with 2. Trying to tie it up. And going to be a travel first. And that's going to be the quarter. 42-37. We go to the final 8 minutes after these messages on Springdale Athletic Foundation TV.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
In Springdale, school feels like home. Because here, safe neighborhood schools mean we don't just teach class, we teach your child. We have the resources and pathways to fuel any passion. We're small enough to know exactly who you are and big enough to get you exactly where you want to go. Come home to Springdale Schools.
Welcome back as we get ready for quarter 4. Springdale hold on to a 42-37 advantage, led by as many as 13 in the third quarter. We'll see if the Red Dogs can rekindle some of that magic. Back underway is going to be Northside's basketball to start. Bullock was the leading scorer for the Grizzlies in that third quarter with 5 points. That 18-footer from him off the mark. Northside going to have a second chance at it, and that 10-footer is good for Prince. That's his first field goal of the night. Give him 4 points for his effort. All 4 of his points have come to the second half. Xavier Sisavon Landry will give it up. Down to Bledsaw, who's had quite the game. Johnson try to get it to Leatu. That ball in play is a Grizzly. Goes crashing into the bench. We'll need to check the number on that. Looks like he's okay. That is Javen Bullock, who led all scorers in the third quarter. Gets up gingerly, but we play on. 13 on the shot clock for Springdale. 42-39, 3-point game. Xavier, deep 3 on the wing. That's too strong. Bledsoe cleans it up. Can't get the finish. Leatu, third time. Yes. Leatu has 5. That's a big basket to make it a 5-point game once again. Minute 15 gone in the fourth quarter. Northside going to reset the offense. 3 on the wing. Front iron short. Good offensive rebound. Second chance and a whistle and a foul on Orion. Going to send Black to the line for a couple of free throws. Orion picks up his third. It's the first of the quarter for the Red Dogs. And with about 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go, Northside can have a couple of free throws. This is Cairo Black, who knocks the first down. He is 3 of 3 for the game. Johnson going to check out. Klein going to check in for Springdale. Second one rattles home, so Black had 7 at halftime. That's his first points of the second half, has 9 to lead Northside's attack. 44-41. Springdale's been able to at least match basket for basket or points for points since it's become a 3-point game. For 3, Thomas, that shot won't fall. Bledsoe follows the miss, puts it up and puts it in. As Taven continues his effective scoring night. Oh, and a big block from Leatu. Springdale looking to go on a run of their own. 46-41, under 6 to go. Orion back to Bledsoe. And the Bulldogs are going to take a little time. Bledsoe going to expand his range. That won't fall. Somehow gets his own miss. 3 for Xavion. Bottom of the net there for the Bulldogs. It's going to force the timeout from the Northside Grizzlies. It's a 49-41 game. Let's take the break with them. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation TV.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
In Springdale, school feels like home because here, safe neighborhood schools mean we don't just teach class, we teach your child. Come home to Springdale schools.
Welcome back. With 5:24 to go here in Springdale, the Bulldogs lead the way 49-41. Northside has 2 timeouts remaining after that one taken by head coach Cody Wilmath of the visiting Grizzlies. Going to be their basketball. It'll be Max Young to inbound it to Kyrell Black. Black has 9 points tonight. No Grizzly in double figures this evening. Been a decently distributed scoring night for the visiting Grizzlies. That 3 on the way, that's a bad miss. Out of play, should stay with the Grizzlies, and it looks like it does. Not quite sure if that one hit the rim or not. Yeah, and that's what the officials are going to talk it over with 5:01 to go. Oh, wow, they're going to say that there was enough of a change of a possession that they will reset the shot clock out of the inbounds play. That mid-range jumper true from Javen Bullock, his first points of the fourth. He's had quite the night this evening. Started off slow, went 2 of 4 at the charity stripe in the first quarter, but since then Second half, he has 7 points, has 9 for the evening. 49-43. Bulldogs thought about the three, elect to go to the basket, and Orion is dispossessed. Run out the other way. And the tempo just a little too fast for Northside. They commit the turnover as we're 29 seconds from halfway. 4:29 as we get back to action. Springdale led by as many as 13. The lead's stabilized a bit here with 6 points the difference. Xavion looking for 9. That's off the mark. Loose ball, and I think they're going to get Sisson Von Landry with the foul as he came in there like a bowling ball. Xavion picks up his third. That's the second of the quarter for Springdale with 4:13 to go tonight. And Springdale will travel down to Fort Smith on February 4th, so in a couple of days, and round out the week with a game against the Mounties right here. Have those games for you on Springdale Athletic Foundation TV. As the usual voice of the Bulldogs, Zach Arns, will bring those for you. Deep three. That's well off the mark for Bullock. He was looking to expand his range a little bit. As we go under 4 minutes, 49-43. Sisson Von Landry gets the play in front of his bench there. Oh, nice pump fake. Just can't get the finish at the rim. Bledsaw will clean it up. He can't get the finish. Klein had a touch of the ball, not settled. Max Young out of there somehow. Springdale will have numbers in defense. Oh, I think the crowd wanted to travel. Definitely have a case for it. As Coach Cody Wilmath telling Lee Prince, shoot the ball there. You had an open look at the three, as we'll stay here on Springdale Athletic Foundation TV. Northside only one timeout remaining this evening. We'll see if that comes into play in this 6-point contest. Again, Springdale last time out, if you missed it, they lost to crosstown rivals Harbor 56-51 back on Friday night to round out their month of January. Looking to start February in a better situation.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view.
As we get back to action, like I said, Northside, one timeout left for the balance of the game. This is Lee Prince with the basketball. He has 4 points tonight. Max Young trying to get it to Taylor. And going to be off a Bulldog with 3:01 as they reset the shot clock to 15 seconds. We get back underway. We'll get it into Garland Taylor. Taylor going to drive to the basket, gets it to Max Young. Young down among the trees, trying to make something happen, and a tough basket that time for Max. Give him 7 points for the night. And it's down to a 4-point game here at Bulldog Arena. Springdale can't be too conservative, but they do have the opportunity to run a little bit of clock, and a mistake there. Going to be an over and back as Kenyon Thomas tried to get it back to Xavion Von Landry, and just a little miscommunication. Going to be an opportunity for Northside to bring it within 2, maybe 1 with this possession. 2:30 to go. Give and go. Taylor rejected, but a foul. And that's going to be the third foul of the quarter on the Bulldogs. Orion going to pick up his 4th. He is the first player to hit 4 fouls this evening. See if Springdale elects to leave him in the game or not. Klein and Bledsaw going to rotate, so it'll be Leatu and Klein, the 2 big body posts on the low blocks. .224 to go. A couple of free throws coming Northside's way. Garland will miss the front end. It's his second missed free throw of the night. Started the night 2 of 2 at the charity stripe in the first quarter. Has proceeded to miss the next two. Knocks that one down, so now a 3-point game. All in all, a good foul for Springdale if you go 1 of 2 at the line, but you got to get something on this end to put the pressure back on Northside. Down to Thomas, trying to get it back to Bledsaw. Lay it to, oh, nice cut by Bledsaw. Read that play all the way. Give him another basket. And Springdale going to take the timeout. Why don't we take the timeout with them? With 2:03 to go, Springdale leads 51-46. More when we return.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution. Connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Welcome back. Springdale takes the timeout. They have 3 remaining for the evening. And wanted to mention that basket by Taven Bledsoe puts him at 20 points tonight. Leads all scorers. And what a basket that could turn out to be. It's a 5-point game. Northside looking to get 3 of it back there. That's off the mark. And Sisavan Landry comes down with the board. Bulldogs don't have to be in too much of a hurry. Do got to get it across the timeline. They do. And now you can run a little bit of time off. Northside is yet to commit a foul in this fourth quarter, so I imagine we'll also start to see the Grizzlies play the foul game. We go under 90 seconds. Under 10 on the shot clock. Xavion gonna have to make something happen with it. Starts his dribble. Thomas. Bledsoe going to take the 3. This would be big. Off the mark. Klein with the offensive rebound. And a fresh 35. Springdale can take this down to about 30 seconds if they so choose. With 1 minute now to go, they're going to call a foul there on Max Young. That's going to be the first of the quarter, and it'll be a fresh 35 for the Dale. So now you start to do the math a little bit. Springdale can take this down to 22 seconds. I'm sure Northside will start the foul game pretty quickly. Got to get across the timeline. They do. Klein back to Xavion. And Coach Wilmath for the Northside Grizzlies begging for his team to come and foul someone from Springdale, someone in a white jersey. And Bullock will pick up his 3rd foul. Team second. 46.6 seconds now to go. And a fresh 35 again for the Bulldogs. Got to get it in play first. Got to get it in play. They get it into Bledsaw. Xavion going to be the handler, and Springdale will have another inbounds play. Price will be the one to foul. Looks like Springdale wants to take it over. They do have the timeouts to use. We'll keep it here on Springdale Athletic Foundation TV. Stephen Blackiston with you this evening as Springdale looking to get one back on Northside as we start the second half of conference play. Springdale looking to improve to 4-5 in the conference. And not to project too far in advance, but A win by this margin as well would put Springdale ahead of Northside in the tie-breaking situation, as Northside knocked off the Bulldogs by a point, 62-61 on the 3rd of January. As we near 9 o'clock here in Springdale, get it back in play, and another second runs off the clock as Lee Prince will pick up his 4th. Next foul now will be free throws for the Bulldogs. As we resume play, Springdale does have to get it across the timeline. Well, won't have to now, as Johnson will go to the line to shoot some free throws. That's Prince, and Prince will have to head out of the game. He has fouled out. Lee will finish with 4 points this evening. All 4 points come in the second half. But these are big free throws on the other end for Marco. First one, nothing but net. It's Marco's first points of the second half. About a second difference between the shot and game clock, so 36.5. And a 6-point game. This to make it a 3-possession game. Not off the mark, clock will run. Johnson, 1 of 2 at the line. 3-pointer, good. That's a big 3 from Cairo Black. That is a big, big basket. So it's a 3-point game, 28 seconds. Northside takes their last timeout. We'll stay here. 3-point game. Springdale will shoot free throws on any Northside foul the rest of the way. So we're set up for quite the finish in what was a 13-point lead in the third quarter for the Red Dogs. Springdale looking to start the second half of the season off with a bang and with a win. Again, trying to play their best basketball as the state tournament in Bryant looms ever closer. That 3 from Cairo Black for Northside gives him 12 points on the night, puts him into double digits. Leading scorer for Springdale still, Taven Bledsaw has 20 points on the night. Had the majority of that in the second quarter where he went back-to-back 3-point plays. Northside going to bring the full court pressure. Red Dogs going to have the baseline to operate, able to get it into play. Oh, and a whistle and a quick foul. That's going to be the 4th foul on Bullock. And it's going to send Kenyon Thomas to shoot some free throws. These are going to be his 3rd and 4th attempts of the night. And about a second ran off, so 27 even to go here this evening. Some big free throws on the way for Kenyon. Kenyon's first free throw on the way. Oh, and that's a bad miss. If you're a Bulldog fan, if you're a Grizzly fan watching the broadcast tonight, you like that one as it gives Northside a little bit of life. Got to make the second to make this a 2-possession game, and he misses them both. 2 big misses as we come down the stretch. Another deep 3. That's off the mark. Bad shot attempt that time from Black. Didn't have to rush it that much, but going to be an opportunity for Springdale to close this out. Going to have to make your free shots, your free throws. Here with 17 and a half seconds. They're going to get into Bledsaw. Probably a smart play as he's got 20 tonight. And Bledsaw, he's ready to shoot the free throws. He's going to run down to the charity stripe and get in position. Well, the Northside Grizzlies going to meander down the other end. just taking their time trying to ice the 20-point man this evening. Going to be 2 shots for him. 16.4. Got to make both to put the pressure back on Northside. First free throw, no good. Bledsaw and the Bulldogs have missed 3 straight free throws tonight. Looks like Springdale will take a timeout. Let's take this timeout with them with 16.4 seconds and a Bledsaw free throw on the other side. Welcome back as the horn sounds. One more free throw on the way for Taven Bledsaw. Has 20 points tonight, but all 20 won't matter if he can't make the second one here. Try and put some pressure back on Northside and maintain a 2-possession lead with 16.4 seconds to go. Bledsaw, before that attempt, was 2 of 2 at the line. Hit those 2 free throws in the second quarter as the large contingent of Northside cheerleaders are trying to make as much noise as possible for Taven. Second free throw good. That's a big one. Makes it a 4-point game. Springdale going to foul up 4. Smart as well. Runs a couple of seconds off. 14.8. As Northside going to have to execute another inbound. Next foul will send Northside to the charity stripe. They get it in to Kyron Bell. Bell going to have to hurry a little bit. Gets across the timeline 10 seconds ago. Prayer of a 3. That's off the mark. Springdale brings it down. Leatu is fouled with about 5 seconds to go tonight. And Springdale going to go back to the charity stripe to shoot some more free throws. This has been a bit of the bane of Springdale's existence late in this game. At one point had missed 3 in a row, have missed 3 of their last 4. And Leatu needs to make this first one. First free throw. That's off the iron, no good. Springdale now 4 of 5 misses on the free throws to close out this game. Big one for Orion here with 5 seconds to go. Needs to knock this one down. And that one rattles out as well. Clock will run. Northside going quickly. 3. That's good at the horn. As that's good at the horn. And that's significant because Springdale will win 53-52. But both teams now split the season series 1 point apart on both. So have to go down the order a little bit for the tiebreakers and see how that shakes out. But a lot of great basketball around the corner for Springdale. They'll be back in action on Wednesday night down in Fort Smith to take on the Southside Mavericks. And they'll finish out the week against the Rogers Mounties right back here on the 6th. Zach Arns will have the call for both of those on Springdale Athletic Foundation TV. For the Springdale Athletic Foundation TV crew and the students here at Springdale High School, we thank you for watching. I've been Stephen Blackson. Have a safe and sound night, and go Bulldogs.